Hey everybody, it's your online singing coach back again today with a new reaction and analysis. And today back again with the one and only Pablo. I've seen some brief snippets of this on Instagram and I'm really excited to check it out in its fullness, in its entirety, the official music video. Looking at the description, Usad is a song about finding the will to move forward despite all the challenges. Through self-discovery, Usad moves us to see a glimpse of our own greatness and use that to inspire oneself or the people around us. Ooh, yes. High fives, Pablo. I love that message. And I'm ready to get inspired. Let's do it.
Umuusad, di man agad kinabukasan. Umuusad, di man agad kinabukasan.
Hold on, I'm just checking to see if we have any English subtitles available. So yeah, it doesn't appear I'm going to get any English subtitles on this particular video. That's okay. As most of you know by now, I get inspired. I feel the energy of the songs that SB19 and that Pablo make. Even when I can't understand the words, that's just how incredible the music is. But you all feel free to send me links to where I can read the translations. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna enjoy the music. Okay, so let me start one more time.
Umuusad, di man agad kinabukasan. Umuusad, di man agad kinabukasan. Umuusad.
Yeah. Love seeing the vocal creation in progress here, the practice, the rehearsal. I feel like the guy at the end of the row here is the director, the contractor, the vocal contractor of the group here. I can see him doing some conducting. And you can see that both Pablo and the guy on the end were making sure to emphasize that scoop, that emphasis on the or whatever the word is. So yeah, they're really leaning into that. I love that we're already hearing that, so we can listen for that when the music starts.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Kinakabahan ako.
Yeah.
There's a lot to unpack in that little intro right there, the musical intro. I mean, seeing the group practicing the vocals at the beginning got me kind of focused on the group vocals. And so that first thing I heard was that huge crescendo. I feel like it was just one note and it was just like, ah, you know, like that. I love that. Right away we have this huge gospel sound to the choir part. Very powerful, very strong, soulful and moving. And of course, we have who I've been kind of calling the king ad-libber of the group. And when I talk about ad-libs, I specifically mean sung ad-libs. I know that there's also like spoken ad-libs, like let's go. I know a lot of the other guys throw those in a lot in the SB19 songs, but Pablo really puts in a lot of vocal ad-libs, and every time he does, I just love them. And these vocal ad-libs at the beginning of the song are very beautiful, very soulful, and Pablo just doing his thing.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Kinakabahan ako.
Yeah. Tulala, nakanganga na naman sa sopa. Kaping barako na may nagmistulan ng palamigan. Ano ba?
Ang funny pala nang dinaski ko.
San ba to papunta? Ba't ba dito ko dinala? Mali atang tinuro ng mapa. Di na malaman.
The vocal arrangement is crazy. I'm guessing that Pablo and maybe Pablo and Josue arranged the vocals, which is crazy. But then again, it's so Pablo. He's so detail oriented, and I can just picture him really spending time crafting the choir parts on this song. There was one moment where it literally was just like, ha! That was it. And it's like an exclamation point. It's a musical exclamation point. Every time those backing vocals come in, there is purpose to it. Let's go back and see if we can find a little pop.
Ulala, nakanganga na naman sa sopa. Kapeng barako na may nagmistulan ng palamigan. Ano ba?
Ang funny pala nung dinask yung
Legal, saan ba to papunta? Ba't ba dito ko dinala? Mali yatang tinuro ng mapa. Di na.
Okay, and now let's dig a little bit more into Pablo's vocal. First of all, I have to say I really just love Pablo's signature kind of husky, raspy tone. But he is so good at expression.
Yeah, Ulala, nakanganga na naman sa sopa. Kapeng barako.
Like on the Bengarako, like a little spoken ending of the phrase. You notice a Pablo thing for sure is he likes to throw in little sounds a lot. Da da da, da 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 da. That reminds me of something like Michael Jackson would do. And I just feel like it's a continuation of a feeling. It's like they're not done with the feeling, even though the phrase is done. Da da da, da 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 da. So after the da da da, if you're still feeling it, what can you do? Da da da, da da da. You know, like just it's a little subtle way to keep that energy sustained even through the spaces.
Ulala, nakanganga na naman sa sopa. Kapeng barako na may nagmistulan ng palamigan. Ano ba?
Ang funny pala nung dinask.
One more thing to point out, I just love Pablo's cry sounds. He does a really big, lovely one in Wakas. And here was a really beautiful one on the word pamiga. Really big, throaty cry sound there. I love it.
Na may nagmistulan ng palamigan. Ano ba?
Ang funny pala nung dinask yung
Legal, saan ba to papunta? Ba't ba dito ko dinala? Mali yatang tinuro ng mapa. Di
Yeah, just another cool little expressive technique there. It's just when you're hitting the same note a few times in a row, da 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 is the melody, but the way he sings da 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 da, you can hear the little that is a super cool style technique. Have you ever done it before, singers? Can you try it in one of your songs? Let's backtrack just a touch, because I really like also how he changes up the melody on the da da da. I think that was it. Let me find it.
saan ba to
Right there.
papunta? Ba't ba dito ko dinala? Mali yatang tinuro ng mapa. Di na malaman aking gagawin. Tila ako'y naliligaw na rin. Di ba kailangan may balik na rin? Ayokong sisihin ang aking sarili. Di na man ako nagmamadali. Mahirapan man ako'y tatanggapin. Sasalamatan ko pa rin. Lahat ng ito'y may balik sa uli. Umuusad, di man agad kinabukasan.
Yeah! Okay, you know who else does that? Bruno Mars. Maybe Usher too. Just pointing out that some of the other vocal greats also love to throw in a little sound. Sound. Speaking of vocal greats, I feel like this might be my favorite Pablo solo song. I don't know, I haven't heard the whole song yet, and I love Kumanoi, and I love some of the hard-hitting, like Butata. I love that one, but that's different. Like, I'm talking about vocally. This song really is showing off Pablo's vocal chops in a way that I don't think I've heard on other songs in his solo repertoire to this extent.
Umuusad, di man agad kinabukasan.
I wanna learn these words.
Umuusad, di man agad kinabukasan.
Sing it, Pablo.
Umuusad, di man agad kinabukasan. Umuusad, di man agad kinabukasan.
Yeah, and I can really feel that, Pablo. I can really feel that. Let me find the word. It's I really feel how he's pulling that. I love it. Same with the choir, they're doing it too. I really like those little punctuation marks they're throwing into the ha. Yeah, and there are riffs galore. Pablo, he is doing his riffing thing in this song.
Bukasan, yeah. Araw gabi, pasok uwi. Alas 7 hanggang alas 7. Kulang pa ng 7 para naman maswerte. Di bale nang minsan ay magkanda leche-leche. Mamaya magluluto ko ng escobeche. Sasamahan ka pa nung nag-yellow pilsen. Just tulog ng bebe.
Ooh, I just love the riffs. What it felt like was overwhelm. It's like this, I'm doing this, it's this, it's this, it's this. And it looks exhausting. I mean, that's my interpretation of, not knowing the lyrics. And so I'll be curious to see if it matches up. And it wouldn't surprise me if it does, because Pablo is such a gifted songwriter, and he really dives deep, way deeper than most songwriters, about symbolism. And that can include musical symbolism. Like the fact that this section, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, it's adding weight, it's adding intensity to the message of the song. So I really want to know what exactly he's saying here.
Araw gabi, pasok uwi. Alas 7 hanggang alas 7. Kulang pa ng 7 para naman maswerte. Di bale nang minsan ay magkanda leche-leche. Mamaya magluluto ko ng escobeche. Sasamahan ka pa nung nag-yellow pilsen. Just tulog ng bebe. Di na malaman aking gagawin. Tila ako'y naliligaw na rin. Hindi ba kailangang may balik na rin? Ayokong sisihin ang aking sarili.
Yes, again, the cry in the middle of the phrase, sisihin. I always say this about Pablo. He sings with so much passion, so much commitment. I think it's impossible not to feel something as you listen to Pablo express himself through music. I also feel like he surely is a perfectionist, and that can be a blessing and a curse at the same time. I can just feel him constantly evaluating himself. Was this enough? Can I do more? I guess I mean specifically vocally, because he's always giving everything he can. But I think this could also be symbolic of his life and how overwhelming and exhausting it must get at times to hold yourself to such a high standard. It's not easy demanding so much of yourself, but when you can glimpse your own greatness, it's worth fighting for.
Di na man ako nagmamadali. Mahirapan man ako'y tatanggapin.
he's dipping more, well, that's the wrong word, floating more perhaps, popping more into falsetto, because he is very comfortable in his upper range. I'm glad that he's using that in this song, along with all the other vocal goodies. I feel like maybe some of this is also portraying inner Pablo versus outer Pablo. The inner is the one who feels the struggle and the weight, and the outer Pablo is motivating and pushing and striving forward and staying true to his purpose and his mission.
Sad, di malagay na bukasan, bawat hakbang ay may halaga. Akala mo lang na palayo ka sa tinakda mong destino na ngayon ay di mo na matanaw. Alam ko doon dito papunta, kaya walang kakaba-kaba. Ako na to, diba? Sad, di managad, kinabukasan.
Good job on that, love it. Yep, pretty high there. And I love every time that kinabukasan or whatever it is. And yes, that section, da 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 da. There's some classic Pablo in there. He loves to do those fast, flowing lyrics. Every time he does it, I'm like, when do you breathe, man? Given how much they perform with dancing and singing, it's no wonder he just has this incredible breath stamina as well as vocal stamina that he can just power through those. But for most of us, that is so difficult.
Bawat hakbang ay may halaga. Akala mo lang na palayo ka sa tinakda mong destino na ngayon ay di mo na matanaw. Alam ko doon dito papunta, kaya walang kakaba-kaba. Ako na to, diba? Sad, di managad, kinabukasan. Sad, di managad, kinabukasan. Sad, di managad, kinabukasan. Sad, di managad, kinabukasan.
Yes. Woo! Oh, I'll never be able to read those credits. I have to get out my magnifying glass, but I always love that they post them. This is so good. I love this song, Pablo. Incredible singing. I do think this might be Pablo's solo work, most vocally exciting song. And it also just really shows him off as a singer. He gave us lots of high notes. He gave us lots of riffs. He gave us so many different ways of expressing emotion. The song is catchy. The background vocals are insane. This one I'm going to be playing again and again. I hope you enjoyed watching it with me. If you did, please be sure to hit subscribe. If you have not seen my other Pablo reactions, they're right here. If you'd like to take a quick moment for a peaceful reset today, check out my new project, Apstara Music. Thanks so much again, and I will see you next time.